What is going on, guys, and welcome to HTML tutorial. Now in this video we're actually going to start doing our first website project, and when I say first, actually this is going to be the first video on the website project, because basically we're going to be implementing all the things that we have learned, and we're just going to start creating something that actually reflects of what we have been doing. So let's say I'm going to go over here on the left hand side in a toggle menu, and I'm going to say that I want to create a new file, and I'm just going to call it website HTML. So this is going to be our website HTML. And then I'm going to use the fact that we know how to work with HTML skeleton, and I'm just going to say that I want to create a basic HTML skeleton, and I'm just going to get rid of this. I mean, don't worry about this English language. I'm just going to add this over here, but we're going to get rid of this meta tags over here. We don't worry about them right now. And in the title, I'm just going to say this is our, I don't know, first, or let's just say first website, right? Make it less complicated. First website over here. And let's just make it a little bit bigger. And let's say that I want to create a website all about the tea, right? So what I'm going to do is over here, I'm going to say that I want to go to Google, and I'm just going to say tea, and I'm just going to press it over here. And then I'm just going to go for images that would have the tea. And I'm just going to, again, make it, I guess, a little bit bigger. And let's go for some generic images. So I'm just going to say save image as, and I'm going to say that I want to save image as in images. And you can see that actually I downloaded a couple already. So I'm just going to say that this is going to be T number 2, because you can see that I have T and T number 1. So I'm just going to generically say T number 2. So now I have 3 images on T. Technically, I just downloaded one right now, but you get the point. And the next thing that I would want to do is, let's say that I would want to actually create a, sorry, I would want to stay in Google, but I would write over here Wikipedia. And we're just going to find out our information about tea. So I'm just going to go to Wikipedia, and I'm going to press it over here, and I'm going to say that I want a tea. I want to find out everything about tea. So now we have tea, and let's just do this. Let's just copy these 3 paragraphs, so it kind of gives us a sometime the starting point to our website. So I'm just going to close it out over here. And I'm just going to go back over here, and we're just going to start here by pasting everything. And you can see that it's a lot of paragraphs, but let's say that we're just going to put it in a paragraph section like this. And I'm going to just cut this over here and paste it over here for now. And now you can see that we have our first paragraph, but obviously on the top, what we would want to do is we would actually want to create, let's say, well, what should we do first? Should we do the heading first, or should we do the image? I think we should do the image. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say image over here, and I'm going to say that I want source, and you can see that bracket is offering me code hints. And I'm going to go to images, and let's say that I don't know, this is going to be the best one, right? So I'm just going to say that this is 320. So let's say that I'm going to make it width. I'm going to say to make it width, I don't know, like 600 pixels. And the height is going to be, I'm going to make it 100 pixels over here. And then I'm going to close it out. And you can see that it's going to be a little bit, well, not a little bit, it's actually going to be a lot stretched out and messy, but still it's better than nothing, right? So we have our first image, which is going to serve as our banner. Then the next thing, what we know is how to create a heading. And we're going to say this is, I don't know, all about tea. This is all about tea. Tea over here. And here we're going to create a first paragraph. But on the beginning of the next paragraph, let's say before we just create these paragraph tags, I'm just going to write it like this generically again. But I'm going to add a couple of images over here. So cut over here. And I'm going to have the paragraph over here. But in between them, I'm just going to add another image. And I'm going to say that image over here is going to be source. And again, image is going to be, now it's going to be T number 1. And again, the width is going to be 600, the same. but the height, probably, let's like make that, I don't know, like 75, so it's a little bit smaller. So over here we close it out, and yes, of course, well, no, it looks pretty bad, so let's make it a little bit better. So let's make it like, I don't know, 100 at least. Well, still bad. You know what, let's try how it is in general, how the actual image looks like. I think the actual image, the way it actually looks better, right? So you can see that it's all about T. Now I have this image, and this is, I think, where the T originated in. And let's just create one more image. Let's add one more image, but I'm just gonna add these paragraph tags because obviously that's what we want. So we just cut this over here, paste, and then the last one, again, I would create a paragraph. And one more thing, just cut it, paste it, and now we have it. So now we have what? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs, and we actually have one more image that we could use. So we go over here, and we see that it's T number 2. So let's say we're gonna go over here with this image. And we're going to say that, again, in between, we want add image and source. And the source is going to be T number 2. And let's say, again, let's just leave the generic one, whatever it gives us, whatever we have downloaded, because it's going to look better than we have, right? Yeah, it's pretty decent. So you can see that pretty easily we created our first website for whatever we were learning from all these videos. So this is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.